Hi, Dave Csanda here with this week's BuzzBite report for the Upper Midwest at anglingbuzz.com. Well, I'm out here at one of our local hotspots for crappies in the Brainerd, Minnesota area of northern Minnesota. There's a lot of people out there still fishing for crappies, and I'm sure that they're still getting a bunch, but I see that the number of sheds has actually thinned a bit. And that's because we are getting close to the time in both Minnesota and Wisconsin where people will have to legally pull their large houses off the ice. You won't be able to keep them on the ice overnight. It's going to become a time when you're out there with portable shacks for the day, but then you'll have to pull your house, at least in the southern zones of those couple of states. We're also getting very close to the time in Minnesota and Wisconsin where in the inland waters the walleye season, the pike season is going to be closing, and you won't be able to fish for them again in spring and until spring in the inland waters. The good thing is that you still have really good late season ice panfish available to you, crappies, perch, and bluegills. And the best way to think about that is in this transition time, the next few weeks, fish are going to be moving from some of the deep basin areas more toward the bays or the shoreline flats, where they will eventually move up shallow in spring to eat and then eventually to spawn as well. So there will be a transition taking place, and the best way to follow that is to follow the fish. You trace them. If they're not in the deep zone where they were before, you head for the nearest shallow bay or the nearest point. They're somewhere along the line in between. Now, as far as other fishing opportunities, we're going to start seeing the brown trout and the steelhead action kicking up on the Great Lakes streams all around the Great Lakes. I personally love going over to fish the eastern shore of Wisconsin whenever I get a chance during the month of March. Also, let's see, what do we have? We have early season trout fishing, catch and release trout fishing, stream trout fishing, fly fishing in like southern Minnesota, streams flowing into the Mississippi River. And speaking of the Mississippi, we're going to start seeing that walleye action kicking in real good for the boat anglers now fishing below the dam areas. So we have lots and lots of angling opportunities that are still available to us, even though our traditional ice game fish season may be coming to a close in some of these states. And in other states like in the Dakotas, that season's still wide open. So you have lots of fishing opportunities available between now and your traditional opening day in the springtime. And as far as going out and seeing what you can catch right now, I think you should go to the site and check out and see what our BuzzBite reporters have to say here at anglingbuzz.com, and they will help you catch more and bigger fish in the weeks ahead.